Here's a new Emacs package I've been working on, Vile, Vim-like editing. It's evil, but less so. The motivation for making this is that evil is bloat and implements features in a way that's way more complicated than is necessary. Let's see, for example, J and K, next line, previous line. It doesn't need to be harder than that, but for some reason evil thinks it does need to be. Okay, so here's the package. It's all in one file, so I can, for testing, run package install from buffer, and that generates a million warnings because my code's bad. But then we can require Vile, and it's installed. So what does Vile actually do? Well, it's Vim-like editing, so if I turn on Vile mode, you see I've got Vile normal mode here. I can then, if I just turn on screen, I then get Vim-like keybindings that do sort of what you'd expect. Now you'll see, when I press W, it doesn't put me at the start of the word because I'm using Emacs built-in forward word. The concept of this package is that we do things the Emacs way. If there's an Emacs command that directly corresponds to what the key does in Vim, we'll use that rather than defining our own. Currently, the big exception to this is forward and backward character, which I've only put it in here because, oh, maybe I'm at the start of the line and I don't want to go to the next line. But I really don't think that even that's necessary, so I'll probably get rid of those at some point. What are some other interesting features? Well, right now we've got a couple of things going on. We don't currently have motion, we don't currently have command motion input, so that would be something like DW. Currently the way this works is I have C bound to Vile change and D bound to kill region. Oh, Vile change, by the way, is a command I've found which does the most trivial thing possible, which is kill region and then enter. Insert mode in Vile, which I should mention now, is turning Vile mode off, because Vile mode is just one minor mode that corresponds to Vim's normal mode. When you want to insert, just turn Vile mode off. There's nothing more to it. Like, really, I've got I bound to Vile mode here. Anyway, not sure quite what's going on. Okay, now we're back in the right file. So yeah, as you can see, I've got these. I think even evil makes it this simple for the numeric arguments. So as might expect, I can turn file mode on. Oh, I suppose I should set key binding to do that. So now I can, as you'd expect, go into file mode, jump around a bit. Let's see, I want to delete two set S expressions. Good as that, because what have I got? D bound. What have I got? No, it's not D, it's capital W. I've got that bound to forward S expression, and I've similarly got B bound to backward S expression because I think structural editing should be the default. And if you really want to go forwards and backwards, big words, then you can use superword mode, which does that sort of thing, but in the Emacs way, because that's what we're doing. We are creating Vim key bindings for Emacs behavior, not creating Vim behavior in Emacs. Similarly, all these keys are defined in this really obvious way. I think the only other interesting one, except I guess F is pretty interesting. So this uses the search forward function here and does things sort of as you'd expect. F, again, I'm in normal mode. F, opening bracket, press semicolon to repeat that, press comma to go backwards, and that works in the opposite direction as well. The other interesting thing I've got is the command menu, which works by having this list here, which you can customize as you would expect from any sophisticated Emacs package. I feel like that should be a That's not quite right. That should be an A list. Some more sophisticated description that is there. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Point is, we've got this list here. So when I type in colon, I've got W, which can save the file. Yeah, I should probably work out why I'm not going into things as I would hope. This is fine. Oh yeah, there's another one. I'm not bothering with like anything sophisticated. Emacs 28 has a redo key binding, so we can just do that. Eval mode had to rely on an external package because it was created before Emacs 28. So there's that. Oh yeah, another weird thing, since we're doing things the Emacs way, if I make the buffer narrow and enable text wrapping, then since forward and back, since next and previous line operate visually by default, I've made GJ and GK the exception rather than operating visually with logical line movement being the default as it is in Vim. Because again, we're creating Vim key bindings which perform corresponding, not equivalent, operations in Emacs. And I think that's most of it. I think, yeah. There's not much more to say, except this nice little feature I made for the command menu where you can prefix with an exclamation mark to run a command as you would sort of want to do.